having different experiences. Listen, dating has been fun, like more fun than it's ever been in my life for me. So fun. That's really what I've been doing. Learning, oh God, I've been learning so much about myself, baby. I've been having such a great time. I really can't tell y'all how much fun I've been having. Ooh, especially if you've had any type of narcissistic abuse. And I know that's a term that people just be tossing around nowadays like it's water. But it's a real thing, baby girl. I promise you that. This is truly where I feel the most purpose in my life, is helping people. Because, real tears. I should pick it up for y'all, have better lighting so y'all can really see. But I actually love the look today. Real simple, sweet, not too fancy. Hey girl. Hi. Ding. XO lovers, it's Britney Mechelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something a little different. I'm getting more into the things that I would really like to impart out into this world, the impact that I would really like to make out here. Please forgive me, I'm not always going to be staring directly at the camera because today we're doing a get ready with me. Yeah, if you have seen the title, then you already know it's about to go down, honey. Okay. Today we're going to be discussing how I realized, or am aware now, that I am addicted to toxic relationships. And when people hear the word relationship, they automatically think just romantic relationships. But for me, it wasn't just romantic relationships. It's familial, friend, and romantic relationships. Let's get into it. Where do I even begin with this? I'm about to beat my face with y'all. We're gonna go from there. I'm not gonna do too much. This is not like one of them, let me show y'all my products, get ready with me, but I guess I will. I'll probably try to link as many as I can below, just in case y'all would like to know what I'm using. Today I'm just gonna be filming and doing a couple things around the house, so I'm not gonna use a foundation. I am going to use my tinted moisturizer from Black Radiance in dark to deep neutral. I already washed and moisturized my face, washed, toned, and moisturized my face. I put on, what is that? This e.l.f. matte oil control lotion with kaolin clay and tea tree. Can y'all see that? Can you see it, baby? Yeah. I put this on already. Now I'm about to use this NYX Honey Do Me Up primer that I use that gets real sticky like on my face. A little bit. I'm gonna put it on my hand. Rub that on my face. It wasn't enough. It's not enough. Make it enough, okay? A little bit on my forehead. And then I'm gonna go in with the tinted moisturizer. Oh, my scarf is lifting, but it's fine. I'm gonna do a pony, so y'all will see that once we get to the end of this. I've been involved in toxic relationships pretty much my entire life in one way or another. This is a disclaimer for anybody who really does know me in real life. There may be some strays that you may catch. Let it go. Move on, or call me to discuss if you would like to. I've been working in general on my transparency and my authenticity with things, especially when it comes to my personal spaces, my personal platforms, and I'm actually trying to heal and help other people heal. So I have to come into that with a form of transparency. I can no longer kind of protect not just myself, but others around me. You know what you do. You know what you do, just like I know what I do. It is what it is. Let's get ready. Let's talk about what actually sparked this as of recently. I had known that I had a propensity to deal with certain things, but I recently had a situation with somebody that I was talking to, and they said a couple of things that really, I'm one of the people who feels like everything happens for a reason, and even the people that you meet are for lessons and blessings, depending on what the situation is. I was talking to somebody who I liked, we liked each other, whatever the case may be. I ended up doing something that they didn't like. In reality, we can go both ways with it. I had gotten to know this person enough to know that it would be something that they wouldn't like, but in reality, with where we were and what was going on, we weren't in the space to where it should have been a big deal, if that makes sense. So it's both ways. It's me, I could have handled the situation better, but the reaction wasn't, in my opinion, warranted. But there's a caveat to that. People are allowed to have their own feelings, their own boundaries, establish whatever for them that they feel like is going to keep them safe. Because at the end of the day, we all just want to be safe and protected, you know? And we've learned, a lot of us who are on our journeys have learned that we have to protect ourselves, period. So if it's something that bothers us and we can't deal with this or that, we have to honor that. You know, it's kind of like a catch-22. So we were dealing with one another. It was something that in the grand scheme of things should not have been a big deal, but it was a big deal for that person. For me, I think the flip side of it was that person had done what to me I would consider worse things, if that makes sense. But not even really worse. It was something I probably had no right to be upset about either. But it's like, you know, when you start to like somebody, you start to, you know, that's how it goes. This person decided basically to fall back from me. So while I was, because I like this person like me, I was trying to basically smooth the situation over, try to get us back into a good place and all this other stuff. But this person decided, no, you can't do this to me, kind of thing, or whatever. So that's fine, which is fair. Like I said, everybody's allowed to establish their own boundaries. I asked them, you know, do you have feelings? Like, what's going on or whatever. So they said to me, they have feelings, but they don't have patience. So I said, well, I have been patient with you. Why don't I deserve the same thing? And they said something to me. Already, this person, one of the reasons that we clicked was because we both had a lot of things in common. And this person was very wise, as I am, in certain aspects of self-love, healing, and things like that. Basically said to me, you should stop expecting, this part was like a typo, so I don't know, and that's why I think it was for me specifically. You should stop expecting, let's say, people to be the same as you. Okay? That to me was so profound because I do be expecting that. Like, I don't, but I do. What I expect is for, if I give you grace, I expect you to give me grace. If I put up with certain things that you know and you've got to apologize for are out of order, I would expect the same type of respect, because that to me is respect. And especially if you say that you are into somebody in a certain way. But that also, when I tell you that set me free in so many ways, not initially, because I was just like, huh? No, I just expect you to be respectful, basically, like to be a good person if you say that that's what you own or whatever. But when I thought about it in hindsight, it really was, no, that's right. Because then it made me reflect on past situations that I have been through. I'm using this Black Radiance pressed powder in black coffee. Okay, just to set this up a little bit before I get to moving on to the rest of what I got going on. I'm gonna go back in with it later, but this is what I'm doing right now because I get very shiny, like very, very shiny, very shiny. So we're gonna bust this down a couple times, honey, just to set my moisturizer. So yeah, for me, I feel like when I look back in retrospect on my past situations, relationships, friendships, family things, I've always felt like, it was really a lesson for me because I've always felt like I give a lot more grace than I'm granted. Like, I let shit go. I don't really say too much about certain things. I let stuff slide. I'm very forgiving. But I feel like when it's me, when I do something, it's like a fucking problem. And I blame myself for that because I do have this, what I call a perfect Patty syndrome, where I really do try my best to do my best, the best that I can, and give a little bit more even of myself than I should give to people, especially people that I love. And I also am a people pleaser. Not only Libra shit, but just me shit. Like, I'm a very much so a people pleaser, and I'm healing from that as well. I really do at this point feel like this person was brought to keep me on my square, because I've been on my healing journey for a little while. This whole 2023 has been a healing journey for me, but I actually started healing a couple of years ago, but I didn't know it to be that, but just little shifts in me started changing, and I was able to start releasing certain things and certain people in ways I had never been able to before. I'm going in with the Black Radiance True Complexion HD Corrector in ¿Qué color es eso? I don't know, you guys. I don't know if this one has colors. It should. Girl, I don't know. This one's like more of an orange. Can you see? Yeah, this one's like more of an orange. Let me do it like this. And then I'm going to also use this one, which is more of the beigeish, tannish, brownish. I'm gonna put it right on my beauty blender because sometimes it leaves like this streaky watermark I'm not into after it sets. Like, so I'm gonna start with the orange for discoloration and dark spots, and then I'm gonna end with the little tannish color. It didn't hurt my feelings. For the first time, normally when people try to, you know, say stuff that clocks me down, it's like, okay, no, that what the fuck? Like, I would get upset because it's kind of like, you know, your natural thing is gonna be like, well, I, but it's like, no, that's real shit. It's kind of like, that's a me thing. I forgive. I am understanding. I am open to recognizing that people have things going on outside of whatever we have going on. But for the most part, people don't offer that to me. They want me to be who they want me to be when they want me to be it. And it's not their fault, it's my fault. Because I always show up as that. I always show up in the ways that other people need me. But when I need people, it's very conditional. Or when they feel like I'm not, like if I choose myself, which I have just started learning how to do within the last maybe 2 or 3 years. Just started learning how to choose myself in certain instances and with certain people. It's really like a, excuse me? And I've been able to learn that that just means that those people are not in alignment with you. They benefit from your lack of boundaries. They benefit from your people pleasing. So when they get upset, when you choose yourself, even though they're used to you choosing them, they don't really care about you. And they will go out of their way to kind of manipulate you into complying with whatever their agenda is for you, whatever they feel like they need from you, versus actually caring about what you need. That really helped me very much on my journey, because it's kind of like I had made a lot of strides. I had released situations and people that I needed to release. But in that moment, I was literally backtracking, backsliding, regressing into my people pleasing, like trying to be like, okay, well, let me make this better. Let me fix this, let me fix that, whatever the case may be. But why? Because even in that statement, that person was letting me know, I don't have to do that. And that's okay. But why come for me? Why don't I say that for myself? Like, no, you fucked up, you know, no chances. You know, that's more of where I need to be with it. I'm always willing to let stuff slide. I'm always willing to talk things out. And that is a wound that I have to recognize and resolve and heal. All right, so we're done with the orange. We're gonna go in with this lighter color here. And we're getting somewhere. Anywho, I'm so used to shape-shifting into whoever needs me to be at that time, versus honoring myself and respecting myself and my own boundaries to be like, I don't like the way this makes me feel. I don't like the way that person makes me feel. I don't like the way this situation is playing out. And so, although I indeed did like and enjoy this person, I was able to sit back and recognize, this was a test of the emergency broadcast system, honey. This was a test of the emergency broadcast system, baby. Like, if I would have continued to engage with this person, as soon as anything would have transpired that they didn't like, it would have just all hell break loose. And that is what I'm used to in my relationships. It's kind of like, it's all good until they are unhappy with something that I do or that I say. People like to control me. I've literally had situations where people would be upset with other people in my life and be upset with each other because they both were used to being able to control me in certain ways. And when they felt like the other person had a little bit more control, then now they're having problems. It's like weird shit. Like, but it's because of how I show up for the people that I love. I'm very selective. I don't like most, I won't say that. I don't mean it like that. Like, I don't just gravitate towards everybody. That's just not my spirit. Now, I'm never mean, or I don't start no shit or nothing like that. Like, I'm nice, I'm kind to everyone. Not nice anymore, I'm kind to everyone. But in terms of people actually being in my orbit or in my spaces, I am extremely selective because I have been through, honey. I have been through enough with trying to allow everybody in the door. Nah, baby, it's exclusivity, okay? Period. VIP only, honey. Because of that, if I love you, like, I love you. Like, it's unconditional. I don't judge my people. I let them live their life however they want to live their life, kind of thing. And I support them and I show up for them and I do for them. But there's levels and limits. My spirit has always protected me. Always protected me. And it's so crazy because even when I was not self-aware, my spirit has always protected me, because you start off with me in my life on a pedestal, and only you can prevent forest fires, honey. Only you can take yourself and knock yourself down off that pedestal, okay? And then you get demoted accordingly, and I either distance myself or just shift the way that I handle you. But I still love, because my love is unconditional. So it really takes a lot for me to release somebody who I've allowed in. It takes a lot, because it takes a lot to get in general. It takes something to get inside. So it takes me a minute to kind of let it go, because I really don't be wanting to let it go, because if I love you, I love you. But I have learned that sometimes you do indeed have to let it go, and you cannot cry over spilled milk, because that person really doesn't love you back. They love the idea of you. They love what you do for them. They love how you make them feel, those type of things. But you, yourself, they couldn't love you if they only subscribe to you when you are, while we speaking of that, subscribe, okay? But if they only subscribe to you when you are benefiting them or doing something that they want you to do, or people pleasing them in some way, shape, or form, they don't really fuck with you. They don't. Because when you have to choose yourself, they're gonna make you feel guilty about that. They only are down for you when you are doing something that benefits them. That's not somebody who truly loves you. That's not somebody who's truly in alignment with you, your higher purpose, yourself. That is low-key somebody who is using you and snatching your energy. I am putting on Petite Flower Bomb by Victor Wolf, just to, honey, have a little something on. I forgot to throw a little scent on after I put my lotion on this morning, and I just remembered when I grabbed the bag. Let me wash my hands real quick, because I'm about to do my brows. I like to put my brows on after I do my foundation or my tinted moisturizer, because I be messing it up. for sure. So, oh shoot, I also need a little spoolie. I'm gonna look up here, you guys, at my mirror. Them people, you can like them, you can love them, whatever the case may be, but they don't really care about you. Deadass. If they are willing to sacrifice you at any given moment just because you are not in compliance with them, but that's what the part that be killing me too. You can literally do the same things that they do. That's what taught me, and even in this lesson was saying you gotta stop expecting people to be like how you are. That is what really has taught me the most in having to release these toxic situations that I'm used to being in, is that somebody can, you know, make you a second class citizen, but as soon as you give them the same energy, then they are in their feelings and you are public enemy number one. And that used to work so well on me. My gosh, like, honey, just like, that used to work so well on me, I'm telling you. And I used to feel so bad. I've even had a birthday, chill, where I have spent it apologizing to somebody else, but it was supposed to be about me. It really has worked well on me in the past, but now I'm more so kind of like, no, my life is about me. Just like everybody else's life is about them, and they pick and choose when they want to have it be about me, if that makes sense. Because sometimes, you know, it's somebody else's special time, you make it about them, or you care about somebody else, so you put yourself on the back burner. But it's kind of like, even in the situations where people try to gaslight me into saying I did this or that I did that for you, it really do be about them. They've made it about them in some way, or they've only done things that they also want to do, or they've only, you know, showed up because it's kind of like, oh, well, I can then say I did this or I did that. But things and places I really needed them to be there for me, they couldn't do it, baby. They couldn't do it, honey. I'm very used to these kind of toxic dynamics, and you really do get addicted to it because it's like that dopamine, that serotonin release. It's kind of like that up and down, that roller coaster that mimics childhood trauma, traumas in general, things like that, where you are more used to that than something healthy, smooth, and appropriate and in alignment with you, your soul, your spirit, where you're going, where you're trying to go. That is a little bit harder for people when they are so used to mess. You just get, it's just, you, that's where you rest at. That's where you get addicted at. That's where you choose to sit and stay because it's more comfortable for you. And so I had to recognize that for myself, of being like, you know what? These people or this person or whatever don't really care about me. Some of them don't even like you. Dead ass. Some of them really are trying to sabotage you in some way, shape, or form. And even if they don't know it, the demons inside of them just really can't handle your light, like for real. And so they try to destroy you. They really do. The person, the human flesh person, can kind of hide it. Them demons jump out on you, baby. Okay? Them demons jump out on you, baby, and you can see it in their eyes. Okay? That really kind of reset me back in the proper direction of me. Because that's the direction I actually have been in, and that has really helped me grow in so many damn ways. But I was backsliding, baby girl. Backsliding. And that doesn't make this person that I'm discussing the story about, or those people, bad people. It just makes it where they're not my people. Does that make sense? You know? Because it's kind of like my way or the highway kind of thing. And it's kind of like, no, when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's Yahweh. It's not just about one person. It's not just about the other person. And if somebody is not willing to care enough about you to show up for you in the ways that you show up for them, they don't care about you. And also, there are some times you get tired of showing up for people because you recognize the manipulation, honey. So you have to honor that for yourself as well. So that's why I say it doesn't make anybody a bad person, because sometimes that person doesn't even know what they're doing. And that goes for both sides. There have been situations, that's why I even said, like, I already knew that it would probably be an issue, but I just tried to make it better because, you know, I'm always trying to make stuff better. And then too, I'm one of them people, remember I told you, once you in, you in. But once you out, you out. I really try to fix whatever I can as quickly as I can, because once I stop caring, there is no recovery from that. I just don't care no more. And that's a whole other problem within itself. So I'm a catch me while I care person, because I care immensely and I really can't spend my life in that space. So I try to do what I can to rectify the situation while I can, because when that shift takes place, baby, that shift is done. It's shifted. How I have been healing from the addiction to my toxic relationships is I've been doing a ton of shadow work. And shadow work is just, girl, sitting with your little inner self, asking yourself the proper questions, reliving certain situations in your mind to basically find the root of things. Like, okay, I people please. Why do I people please? What point in my life did I have no choice but to people please in order for survival, or to have somebody like me, or to not be punished, or whatever the case may be? What points in my life did I have to abandon myself to make somebody else happy? Shadow work. What else have I been doing to heal? This is cute. I like my brows today. We'll see if they're twins or if they're just sisters in a second. I don't know. I've also been just on my own little, being in my own little space for a little while. Like, not really always focused on being with other people. I've been spending a lot of time alone, getting to know myself better, getting back to the things that I like and the things that I love, being more self-aware, recognizing when I am people pleasing. Like, even in this situation, old me would have continued to fall deeper and deeper into the trap, or not even paying attention to what somebody's actually actively saying to me, basically saying to me, you know, I don't have to do that. You might have to do that, but I don't have to do that. And it's kind of like, you're right, neither do I, you know? Just lessons, actively paying attention to how people treat me, how people make me feel, actively expressing myself in a healthy way as opposed to an unhealthy way, or shutting down. Like, I've been showing up, whereas before I might, you know, just not even say anything and cut people off. But I've actually been trying to express myself and say, you know, I don't like this, or I don't like when you did that, or whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna put on any mascara because I'm not mascara. I am putting on mascara. I wasn't gonna put on eyeshadow because this is like a regular day look, but I feel like when I don't put on mascara, I get creases on my lids. What we about to do, baby girl? Let me see if I can find a cute little brown. Ew, found it. I'm gonna just do something slight just so I don't have creases, because I see them there already. They're there already. And that other powder, I guess I just don't set it right in between your eyelids. I don't know. So I'm going in with this brown. Nothing fancy. Just to have it powdered up. Because I put concealer on my lids too. And that's really what be creasing, honestly. Just a regular light dark brown. What else am I doing to heal? Focusing on myself, honestly, that's really number one. When I tell you it's me season, baby, it's a me season, honey. For real, okay? I spend a lot of time alone. I just told y'all I've been actively getting back into the things that I love, pursuing my hobbies, stuff that I want to do, things on my bucket list, like just chilling and removing triggers, toxic people from me. I've been responding differently when people go out of their way to get on my damn nerves, and just trying to be as authentic and transparent as I can in the ways that I can. Truly, honestly, because that makes me happy. I do the things that make me happy. I do the things that help me. I remove myself from situations that do not serve me in a healthy, positive way, or that trigger me into regressing, going backwards. I pay attention to what people say, how they treat me. I surround myself with people who make me feel good. Like when I tell you right now, I have like the best crop of people around me than I've ever had. Like it's crazy. Like the relationships that I've been able to build since I have been shifting and changing, like it's crazy. Right now I have two really good friends. One who has been my friend for years, been my baby for years, and we have been spending a lot more time chit-chatting. But I have another like brand new friend, well not brand new, newish friend who we talk pretty much every day, all day. She literally is somebody who I know was sent to me. You know what, I forgot I had this Kiss full coverage concealer. I'll use that next time because this Black Radiance is doing what it needs to do. A really good friend who helps ground me every day, clocks me on my okay? And we just have a really great time talking. I spend a lot of time with my family. Always spend a lot of time with my family in general, but that's been good. Of course, my family, including my little baby. He's away visiting his dad right now, so he'll be coming home next weekend. I'm so excited. So excited. My baby's been gone all month. And I've been checking in on him, but he needs his family time on the other side as well. That's been good. And just enjoying life, like for real, like having different experiences. Dating has been fun, like more fun than it's ever been in my life for me. So fun. And I'm a rotational dater. Situations like this is why I cannot just be dating one person or chit-chatting with one person, because people, you know, can be here today and gone tomorrow. You really have to assess their intentions. You have to assess your intentions, what you want or what you don't want, what you like and what you don't like. Like that's the whole point of dating. You're collecting data and you're seeing, oh, okay, I could deal with this, or no, okay, I don't want to deal with it. You know, so that's been really fun, like getting to know people without doing too much or being too attached or going too far, and really getting to know myself and getting to know what I like, what I'm into, and being treated very well, very, very well. Not feeling obligated to put up with shit I don't have to, because why? Because no, okay? I don't have to. Those are the ways that I've been actively healing from my addiction to toxic situations. I want to do another video soon about different types of attachment styles. I low-key have a mesh. I thought I only had an anxious attachment style, but no, it's low-key avoidant too. So I got a little mixy going on. So I want to get into that a little bit and how to have been becoming more secure in my attachment style, because that has been a godsend for me personally, and how I've been able to kind of get over all of this crazy stuff that has been weighing me down for so long, honey. Like, so long. My phone's going off. I don't even know. I'm talking to y'all right now, so I'll get back to them. Because I feel like some people don't even, I guess, consider their attachment style when they're going through certain things. And I didn't consider mine until this year. I didn't consider my attachment style. I'm really no longer even telling y'all what I'm going in with here and there. I apologize. I will leave the things that I can down below. Some stuff is just really random stuff that I probably don't even know what it is anymore. Like, this is a blush by Starry. It's like one of the little cheap blushes. It's a mineral blush. Lightweight, long lasting, smooth finish. Got a natural glow. So just something cute. Not too much, because we're not doing too much today. Okay, that's really what I've been doing. Learning, oh God, I've been learning so much about myself, baby. I've been having such a great time. I really can't tell y'all how much fun I've been having. Ooh, just learning so much about myself, not taking anything too seriously or anybody too seriously, and just showing up for me in my authentic space, trying to let go, heal my nervous system from being this addict that I have been, baby. Because even with my friends, like, I've had some great friendships, but I've had some questionable situations as well ever since I was very young. I've had to really put myself in a position to just be okay, and that's why I've been able to have the relationships that I have now with my friends. I had to really check myself and who I allow into my space, because I was just going for whatever. Like, I was going for whatever, baby, really. And now I recognize I can't. Look at my phone still going off. Now I recognize I can't do that, because people take advantage and they won't recognize it as that. They will just blame you, and I'm somebody who will take that blame and try to fix and fix and fix, but nobody is ever wrong but me. When you're dealing with toxic people, they don't take accountability. They will just blame you for every single thing that's wrong, and it's kind of like, girly, no, that's not how any of this works. And it takes two to tango as well, so it's kind of like, no, I'm just not about to be going for whatever, and I don't have to. You learn that with time, baby girl. You do. Honestly, truly. Okay, I'm just doing a light wing, nothing too crazy. I feel like these two are sisters for sure, cousins probably. Let me bring this over here, because they don't look the same, even at an angle. I try to be a little sparing at this part, because my wings can go from regular to outrageous real quick, okay? And I'm not trying to do all that today. So I gotta keep it cute. Listen, they gonna be cousins. They're cute though. So just light, because I'm about to put some lashes on. That's my lashes. I need mascara. This is an e.l.f. I put my moles back when I do my makeup because they cover. It's incomplete without them. Like, I don't feel like myself. Like, I do feel like I'm wearing a mask without my beauty marks. But these are the ones I naturally have. Like, I don't create just random ass ones. I literally put them where they already are. I think I put it in the wrong place. Well, it's right there, but it's not where my little crease is. I don't want to make it too big. Hold on. Talking too much. I'm upset. This is too big. Shit. Y'all. I should have hushed. Hold on. Damn. This is supposed to be a little dot here, because it's really only a little dot on my face, but no, it's big. I'm gonna have to go back in with this and fix it. Just dab it and it'll be right. Let me see. It's not too dark. Could I do that? Let's do it again, baby. Okay, yeah. That'll work. I'm gonna do more videos like this. I very much enjoyed this. I like to, like I said, heal myself and help other people heal. Because there are so many, like, I didn't have anywhere to go to ask certain questions or to talk about certain things. This is just a regular, the same little eyeliner pencil that I use for my brows. I'm going in with this on my lips before I choose a color. I don't even know what color we're doing today for lips, but yes, I think it's good to have these type of conversations because based on what I see on the socials and what I know from experiences with having friends and family, a lot of people are addicted to toxic situations. And it really do, like I said, be from past trauma, childhood trauma, all kind of situations that put you in these loops. It's like a loop, okay? And then too, if you pay attention to patterns, you be in the same types of relationships over and over and over. You be going through the same type of situations over and over and over. How many times have you heard a girl say, oh, I don't have female friends because females be, you know, I don't even like to use the term female for grown-ass women, but that's how they say it. So yeah. Or they boyfriend now is just like they boyfriend before, or their girlfriend now taking them through the same changes as their girlfriend before. It's kind of like cycles that you have to break, and or otherwise they're going to continue to repeat themselves over and over constantly. You really do have to be cognizant of that and heal. So you really do have to pay attention to that and actively focus on changing things. Breathe, honey. I'm gonna make another video on like, this is just how I was healing from toxic situations. But honestly, you really do have to re-regulate your entire nervous system, especially if you've had any type of narcissistic abuse. But that's for a whole other video, baby girl. We gonna get into it. That's for a whole other video. But especially if you've encountered any type of narcissism. And I know that's a term that people just be tossing around nowadays like it's water, but it's a real thing, baby girl. I promise you that. It's a real thing, and it's not always just your lovers. Like I said, like it could be your parents, it could be your friends, in addition to your lovers. It could be motherfucking other family members. It could be your boss. Like, people really be going through things, and you don't know that this is the type of stuff that you're going through until you can put a name to it, until you hear the terms gaslighting and triangulation and and things like that. It's kind of like you agreeing, and that's how you really get caught up in the deception of it all. So we're gonna get into that in another video. Y'all comment down below any other things y'all would like for me to discuss and talk about as we go through our healing journeys. This is truly where I feel the most purpose in my life, is helping people. Because real tears. Damn, dropped it right on my shit. About to die. Dropped it right on my carpet. Damn. Listen, at least my shits are clean. Helping people heal is truly where I feel the most purpose. Being transparent and authentic in ways that I never have been able to before has really helped heal me as well. Like, not having to be perfect Patty, you know? Being able to say, I've been through this, or I'm going through that. And somebody else be like, oh sis, I've been through the same thing. Back in the past, before I had names for anything or knew what the hell I was going through, even just being at work with people, I was able to help people get through certain things. And it's kind of like, duh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. I've always been doing it, but I just didn't know that. Like, I knew it on a small scale, but I'm ready to launch it on a big scale. So I appreciate y'all continuing to support me. New people coming along to be a part of the tribe, to where we can help each other continue to grow and call things out as they are. My gosh, I can't even put my lash on properly. Girl. Okay. And I appreciate the lessons and the people who came into my life to teach me those lessons. That whole, you know, you gotta stop expecting people to be the same as you. It was so light, but it was so profound for me specifically, because even if I'm not actively expecting that, I'm expecting that. Like, I've always, I learned it. I was like, oh, you know what? Problems while I'm talking. I forgot to put on my damn mascara before I did this. But even before I knew that that's what I was expecting, I'm not expecting that now because I see, but before I would always be like, well, I did this and I did that. Like, not to the person, but like when somebody's ready to abandon me in some sort of way, treat me some sort of way, it's kind of like, I've always been there for this person and this is how they would do me. But it's kind of like, they're not you. They're not you. They don't have the same strength as you have sometimes. They don't have the same love for you as you have for them sometimes. They don't have the same mental capacity sometimes. Sometimes it really just be as simple as that. Like, some people don't have the mental capacity to deal with certain things. And that's okay. You cannot fault somebody and put something on somebody that they cannot bear. That is okay. But it's also caused me to know I have to preserve my energy. That's some real stuff. I always say that, like, I gotta focus on myself and protect my energy. But you have to protect your energy, because you don't want to feel slighted just because somebody else cannot show up for you in the ways in which you have shown up for them. Sometimes they're just not capable, and that is okay. That person may just not be for you or able to be for you at that time, or however it shakes out. But that doesn't mean you need to change who you are as a person. You can still be a solid individual. You can still show up for people the way that you would like for them to show up for you, but don't expect that, because they're not you. You are you. And if you decide in them not being able to show up for you that, okay, that's not what I want, depending on what type of relationship it is, then you have to make that decision for yourself and realize, like, no, that's part of learning what you need. In them situations, that's when you realize, okay, I can deal with that. I don't need that for real. Or, hell no, I need somebody who just as solid as me, my baby. For real, okay? For real. You get to decide what is acceptable to you in your life. You get to decide that. If you going for this or you're not going for that. Like, what are you gonna go for? What do you want out of your friendships? What do you want out of your relationships? What do you want out of your familial relationships? You are in charge of your life, and them people are in charge of theirs. And if y'all don't align, then y'all just don't align, and that is okay. Child, I see why the girls come off camera to put their lashes on, because this is like a labor of love. This is like intense. Bear with me. Oh, I'm about to stab myself. See, give me a moment, y'all. Cause when they be wrong, they be looking crazy too. So you got to do it right, baby. That'll work. Now I just gotta do this other side. I like these lashes. I'm about to go get another pair. I think I threw the box away, or I would tell y'all what kind these are, because I really love these. Like, they're not too much. Like, I got these two, and these. Let me see next to them. These are like too much. Like, I wore them maybe twice. I was just like, nah. I like a more natural set of anything when it comes to hair, when it comes to lashes. I'm not into the Batman look. I'm not. But I'm into the lashes look. So even my natural lashes, I love them. Like, they give what they need to give when it's just a natural day. But when I want a little drama, look at this, increasing again already, even with the powder. When I'm into a little drama, I love a nice pair of false lashes. And I don't like them all the time. That's why I don't get the individuals. Because when I'm ready to rub these eyes, baby, I'm ready to rub these eyes, honey. I can't be having all this. I gotta be. And you know, I'm not even supposed to rub my eyes. Let's keep it a buck. Causes wrinkles and things. But when I'm ready, and even I'm done talking to y'all until these are done. I swear. Oh, all right, y'all. My lashes are cousins too, but they'll do for now. They'll do in a pinch. They don't look bad, but they could have been better. This is where we at with it. Period. So let me wash my hands again. What we doing for lip? What's the lip color, ladies and gents? I don't discriminate. You see that? I did the brown liner, so let me go in with my Revlon Chocolicious. So yeah, you guys, comment down below, let me know, at any point in your life, do you feel like you have the propensity to be addicted to some form of toxicity? I'm one of them people who, you know how people like, oh, that's your mama, you know, kind of thing. Don't call me, because I'm not that girl, okay? I feel like everybody can get it. Like, you gotta treat me good or I can't deal with you. This is my On the Mauve, another red line. Look at me, yeah. These two are my favorite combinations. This Chocolicious and this On the Mauve are probably my go-tos right now in terms of lip combos. And then I'm gonna finish it off with Nicka K 24K Gold that I ended up getting from, sorry, my camera cut out on me because I ran out my memory, but I had already transferred all my other things over to my MacBook because I've been on my job, honey, and that's part of what happens during the healing phase. You get back on your ish, okay? Listen to me. Anyway, the Nicka K 24K Gold I got from the beauty supply store, which is just, I used as, well, it is a gloss, but I just toss this over the top like so, because, you know, lip gloss gotta be popping. Okay. Okay, that is the final makeup look. It's just something light. I don't even do too much on the blush side. I feel like I look very regular, you know, not too much blush or nothing like that. This is just water that I refilled one of my old makeup things with. I use that sometimes just to give it a little something something. Now I'm gonna put my little ponytail on and come back to y'all with my little outfit so I can get ready to go. I'm back. This is the finished look. Comment down below, let me know what you think about it. I just put on a little sports bra and some leggings so I gotta run to the store real quick before I get started on everything I need to do. So this is not what I'm wearing, but so that's why I'm not showing y'all what I'm wearing. Y'all like my pony? Real simple, real cute. I should pick it up for y'all, have better lighting so y'all can really see, but I actually love the look today. Real simple, sweet, not too fancy. Put my jewelry on and stuff like that, my earrings, jewelry. I think I'm gonna end it right here. You all let me know what else y'all would like me to discuss in terms of similar topics to this, or like go further deep into this. But I really enjoyed talking about this. This was like probably, besides my ectopic pregnancy vlogs, which we got it, that's another story for another day. This is probably the most transparent I've been in my videos. They're normally just here and there, you know, talking about whatever the case may be. This really felt good, and this is the direction I would like to move in. Tell me what y'all think and let me know how y'all feel, or if y'all have had similar experiences, or, you know, if you think I'm crazy or whatever the case may be. Whatever you think, I'm very interested in knowing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in general, and I will see y'all in the next one. XO.